let me talk about our my co-designer first. Currently, I found my co-designer because he was one of the patient of my teacher. My teacher is a doctor too, and also we usually went to the church at the end of the week, and we usually meet that guy. This guy, he have a problem with his broadcast area. It's here. If you can see this, it is the area in the brain. So because he have a stroke in that area, he cannot speak. He have problem with ordering the words and also have problem with phonetics. So currently, he have the inability to move his mouth and the muscles for speaking. And but we found that we can help him to communicate with his family members by capture the signals in this area. We call them, no, it is called the Wernicke's area. Here, it's in the temporal lobe. So currently, our plan is that we are trying to use EEG and we try to capture the EEG signal in that area. We also get supported with using Wi-Fi, and then there's a screen, so we can learn what is he thinking about. This is our workflow. Currently, our plan is that we were trying to capture the signals, and then we will use model to recognize the words. And finally, we use large language modeling to arrange those words in a sentence. We have to mention that the techniques that we're using now, it has to be non-invasive, which means that we don't need to perform any surgery. We can place the electrodes outside of his head and we can capture the signal easily. So currently, based on our research, we found that in the next step, we can use these types of models, random forest, vector machine, and some neural networks models. Because we see that in the previous research papers, it showed that these models achieve a very good metrics. And also, we mentioned that we use LLM to order the words in a sentence. We mentioned that before. Our co-designer cannot organize the words into sentence and cannot do it grammatically correct because of the problem in the broadcast area. So we decided to use LM to support that. Okay, so also this is the end of our presentation. Before we leave, we also want to mention our future plan for our project. Currently, we have our support from a doctor. He is specialized in neuroscience that will help us in the knowledge and the thing that we need for the brain, so we can understand the function of the brain area more. We also ask for the mentorship from MIT Works to see if anyone can help us with the technical stuff about NLP, natural language processing. Okay, that's all.
Like your own.
Actually, we are not trying to do something very original. We're not trying to do something not original. We try to make our works based on someone else findings. So actually, we did some literature review, and then we researched about what techniques can we use for this. And in fact, we found something which that while we were doing this, we will train the patient, our co-designer, in some tasks. We call it the focus task. So our co-designer will do some like exercises to focus his attention on like some images, and then when he focus on those images, the brain signal is gonna change, and he will gonna capture that signals. That's how other people do, and we try to imitate them to solve this problem. So after we do this review with our co-designer, his family member told me that he is communicating. Like his family member told me that they really need a method or a technology that can help him for communicating. Because when he having a pain or he having some discomfort, he cannot say that to the family member, and he really need that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um, cool. your project like in anywhere more effective or like cheaper comparative to other design?
Excuse me, can you repeat the question? I cannot
Wait,
hear you.
Noah, do you mind muting yourself? I think we can hear the like.
Okay, I cannot get your question. So, excuse me. What did I
Oh wait,
miss?
Caleb, I don't. Oh,
Oh wait, what?
I cannot hear your question. I mean, you muted something.
Oh, is your project gonna be like any way cheaper or easier to use comparative to other designs?
Yeah, we do. Currently, our designs, we found that our research, the device that they use, they tried like I mean the EG channels, about 64 of them. So because they have more channels, that's gonna be more expensive. So in our project, we try to minimalize I mean the price and the budget by trying to focus on a specific area in the brain. Like we try to make it more specific on on my patient. Are the research I found that they did very like the scope they try to focus is very broad in different areas of the brain and to different people too. But our project we try to make it more personal to our co-designer only. So that makes the budget lower than other solution.
so will your
Wait,
co-designer? Oh, sorry, Noah. What were you gonna say?
never mind, you can go.
Oh, will your co-designer wear like a lot of like special electrodes on his head? Like in what location? Like how are you? How or what are you hoping it to like actually look like in like a physical aspect?
Yeah. So we understand that if we use EEG, there's gonna be a problem that the cables would be untidy and would be very messy. So in the next step, I did not mention that I will try to develop a cap or a wearable device so that it would be easily for him to take it out and take it off. And in that device, in that like let's say a cap, in that cap, I have already fixed the electric so that it will be like personally fit with that guy. So every time you just need to wear a cap and then we can turn on the device and we can capture the EG signal that we need from the specific area.
And is the EEG signal? That's not like oxygenation of the blood, right? That's or like heart rate or anything. That's like electrical signals, right?
Yeah, that's the electric signal. So you know that every time, currently now, when you're thinking, your brain will create some signals, like electric signals, but it is very small. And it depends on your activity. The electric signal will say that, and it will show in different areas, depends on your activity too.
Cool. Noah, did you have anything?
Yeah, like, um, can you like go over again about like how you're turning the signals into like actual words?
All right,
Like how you translate
once
it?
again. Okay, so I let me talk about how this EG works. Okay, so first of all, basically, I want to say that our brain generates signals. I mean, electric signals.